today's video, we're going to analyze the most popular and remixed framer template. With over 200,000 views, it helped more than 50,000 users, becoming their go-to starting point to launch a website. We will scroll through it together and break down exactly why this landing page works so well. And if you want to explore it yourself, the link is in the description and it's completely free. Let's dive in. Alright, we have the framer template in here in Framer, as you can see. And we're gonna start right at the top of the hero section. So we have a big clear headline that gets straight to the point, a subheading that adds just enough context. We have a really clean CTA in the middle of the section and a few images that create this subtle depth with a parallax effect that makes this layout feel more premium. And in just a few seconds, the page tells you what it is, who is it for, and what to do next. So we're gonna scroll down and we get this classic logo section, this social proof. Then we move into a problem solution section, highlighting a real pain. And then right after, a solution that naturally flows into this benefit grid with a modern bento style layout. So from there, we got into a simple 3-step process, and then comes one of the most important sections of any landing page, the testimonials. And this is highly visual and very well designed. So it gives us space for a quote, a name, a client video or image. And next up, we end with some credibility and a short frequently asked questions section to handle some questions. And it ends with a newsletter blog as a footer. So the conclusions I get scanning and analyzing this template is that it's just a perfect landing page. So this is what a landing page should be. One clean page, easy to scan, fast to understand, and a structure to convert. It has no noise, just value. So this template works not because it's flashy, even though it looks amazing, but because it respects the user's time. Every section has a clear purpose in here, so the spacing is intentional, the visuals support the message, and that's what makes it so effective. So it follows a clear design philosophy of less is more. Good design doesn't mean doing more. It means doing what's needed, but doing it right. Alright, so let's talk about why would you use a template like this. Using a template like this is actually a really smart decision, especially if you're launching something and you're short on resources or time. And this isn't just for designers. It could be for founders building fast, freelancers or creators launching personal sites, or even agencies or startups that want a solid base to start from. This template works across industries. Instead of spending weeks designing a layout, writing copy blocks, or building components, you start with a page that is already optimized for trust, clarity, and conversion. You then focus on what matters, your offer, your brand, your message, and then Framer will make the process smooth. So we're gonna end this review talking about customization, and it's super easy, trust me guys. This template is built for people who aren't, super technical, but still want something clean and fast. So inside Framer, as you can see here, you can change pretty much everything. You can change fonts, you can change the colors, the layout, the text, the icons, images, logos. You can reorder or duplicate sections. You can adjust animations and effects, and all without writing a single line of code. So here in the hero section, we can just change here the nav menu. We can just change the buttons in here, the colors, the logo, of course. We can change the headline, the description, the button. We can change the images, of course, with just a click. We can just upload our images. Then we're going to take the logo section in here, that is just a ticker. So if you want to replace the Shopify for our own client, we can just get it done with an upload of an image. So same with the intro text in here, the benefit section, the icons. It's all super easy to update and adapt to your business. So for example, the testimonials, you can just swap the images and copy. The frequently asked questions, of course, you can just change the questions. It doesn't get easier than that. So honestly, in just 5-7 minutes, you can change the whole look, you can change the layout, the visuals, the colors, and make it feel 100% yours according to your brand, your company, your business. And that's why it works so well. It's simple, it's fast, and it fits almost every brand or project. It's super generic. So then, should you use a template like this? I mean, it's the most used template in Framer Marketplace. And that is probably not a coincidence. It's fast, clean, easy to adapt, and already designed to convert. So why would you want to start from zero where something like this exists completely for free? If you're someone that wants to launch something fast, look professional, and skip the design stress part, then yeah, this template is a no-brainer. And if you want more videos like this, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.